Welcome back to the show. This is part 2 of 2, episode 28.
No, you're way ahead.
Are you
The one
sure?
I did by myself was 25. Because I remember thinking,
really?
for the YouTube show, we should have done something big for 25. But,
Should we have?
well, you know.
Yay!
But I guess they got all me, so, you know.
Yeah.
How much better can that be? You know? But,
Would have been better if you had a deep voice. Like a Morgan Freeman type voice.
well, I don't know. Morgan Freeman doesn't have a deep voice.
What Morgan Freeman have you been listening to?
Morgan Freeman? Like, he's
Yeah.
got a more nasally kind of,
Yeah, but it's deep.
I don't know, maybe?
Oh, God, yeah. It's like the Barry Manilow of actors.
See, I think more of like, what's his name from The Green Mile?
Oh, the dead guy?
Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
That guy's got a deep
God
voice.
bless his soul. That still is one of my favorite actors.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's a good actor.
I really
but
liked him.
I didn't think he was in that much.
You didn't what?
I didn't really think he was in that much. I mean, he was in Green Mile, which is a great movie.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I got on him is, that shitty fucking, not Deep Impact.
That's what I did to your mom.
The other one. What was the other one? It was Deep Impact and it started with an A. I keep wanting to say Apocalypse, but that wasn't it. Armageddon. He was in Armageddon.
See, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you don't
Oh.
watch it. It's just a shitty action movie.
Okay.
Like, that's all I got. Like, what else was he in?
I don't know. I know he's in more stuff than that. Because I just saw a video of it not too long ago.
Well, I'm sure he is. I mean, well, you have to be.
Right,
you know.
yeah.
You can't just be known for the guy from Armageddon who sometimes kills children.
Or the Green Mile.
Yeah. But it's with the Green Mile. How'd he die? Was it a heart attack?
I don't know. I
Those
think
big
so.
guys, they're hard to keep alive.
They are. I think it was a heart attack. No, wasn't it something brain related?
Nah, I don't know. I almost never look at that shit because then I'm like, oh, fuck.
I could go like that.
Yeah, that dude's in good health.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm a fucking pile of shit. I could go any... I mean, if that guy can be got...
Heart attack.
Yeah. When you're that big, I think the heart just...
And he wasn't he like 7 foot tall?
Probably. I mean, he was a big motherfucker.
And he was jacked too.
Yeah.
He was just like pure muscle.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely tall and then also, like, large.
Oh, he's in Sin City too.
Sin City, that was a great film.
Oh, how did I forget that?
Yeah,
He's
I
in
don't
Kung
know.
Fu Panda apparently.
Well, that you can easily forget. I mean, not like...
Scorpion King.
Never seen it.
Yeah, it's not that great.
It's not?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd be like, oh, it's a good movie, you should watch it.
I don't think it's
Then
that
I'd be like,
great.
oh, sweet. I've got a whole trilogy kind of thing to catch up on. Hey, Gabe, what's up?
Just chilling, you know.
Hey,
trying to
man,
get over this.
look who fucking bumbles his ass into our studio. I say bumble, but he's a small guy. He's a sleight-of-frame motherfucker.
He is.
Gabe Evangelist, we were just talking about shit on you, coming on your shirt.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we
Well-
were.
Cody was talking about, I said he should borrow one of your shirts and jizz on it to spell his name.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Because Cody says his sperm stains.
It does. I kid you not.
Sperm
There's
does
one
not
time with
stain.
my ex that she was swallowing or whatever. I pulled out. There's just like a little bit that she didn't quite suck off, and it fell on her shirt. Swear to God, it stained it. It was like a blue shirt and ruined it. Could not wear it after that. She washed it that
You
night.
might want to get checked out.
That's what everyone's
I
saying.
said.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Washed it that night, and it never came out. It was just like a little white splash. Splash.
He has some destructive stuff. Are her insides alright?
Well, not after I got done with it.
Have you met her?
Right?
Evil woman. No,
You know my ex?
if it's the same one,
Basically.
that I think you got too much in there. No, we had this whole conversation, and yeah, he said his sperm. He's like, well, what do you do when your sperm stains?
I didn't say that because I don't care what I do. I just stain people's shirts. That's what I do.
And Christine was
Yeah.
even one that was like, sperm doesn't stain.
And she'd know.
And listen, yeah,
God knows she's seen enough of it.
come flying at her 500 miles an hour.
Did you know that
Her-
it really does come out at like 27 miles an hour? Shit can take your eye out.
I don't.
No, it really
It
does.
reminds me of
Swear
a
to God, it
time I
does.
shot like
I mean,
6 feet and hit the wall. It was pretty fucking awesome.
it's like the
when
viscosity
you
of
do the-
it slows it down because it's spinning and stuff. But really, right out the gate, it's at 27 miles an hour.
That is awesome.
No way.
I swear to God.
Huh.
I would give my left nut if I was wrong.
So if you could squeeze out like a kidney stone,
Yeah.
you could have a fucking weapon.
Yes.
That's
Just
amazing.
hit someone in the jugular. I mean, it's pretty small, but although I tell you what, it doesn't feel like it when it's going through your tooth. So I've heard. I've never actually had a kidney stone.
Yeah, I've had one.
Well,
It's
no,
horrible.
actually, we talked about this. That's why I was having back problems. Because
Mhm.
you said it was probably because I had kidney stones, but weren't getting tied up. Because once I started drinking more water, I'm good.
You're fine. Yeah. Kidney
So-
stones happen a lot. People don't know it.
Yeah, and I didn't know that.
It's because of shit you guys.
I
like
thought
that
the only
drink.
time that you
Yeah.
like had kidney stones was when you noticed it.
That and vitamin C.
Yeah, the Virgin C and coffee mix. Yeah, don't do that.
That's a surefire way to fucking kidney stone. Have you guys heard of the game For Honor?
For honor.
And I know this is not where we're going. We got to cover politics and bullshit like that, but it's this new PS4 game.
Hey, yeah, I have. Isn't it like a medieval one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Viking, a samurai,
Yeah, that's what it is.
or a knight.
It's kind of cool.
Okay, here's the thing. It's all online, and it's massive, huge battles, and it's pretty cool. You played Dynasty Warriors?
No.
No. It's a lot like Dynasty Warriors, but like online. I like it. That's all
I'll
I'm
have to check
saying.
it out then.
The beta is out right now for free.
Well, guess what? I don't have PS4.
You don't?
No.
I thought you had one.
No.
Did
Oh.
you get rid of it?
No.
You've
You
never
ever
had
have
one?
Never had one.
I really thought you did.
I
Do
honestly
you have
thought
like
you
an
did
Xbox
too. Yeah.
One?
Oh, you're one of those.
I know.
You're one
Get
of
out of our
those.
studio.
Yeah, you fuck.
Battlefield.
It doesn't matter what it's for faggots if it's
Yeah.
an Xbox One.
Microsoft screws you so bad.
Yeah, not unlike Sony. They don't scream
Well,
at
Not at
all.
all.
Do they though?
They all do. Yes.
How?
They do.
I mean, I haven't really. I
Remember all
haven't.
those emails that came out about Sony spying on their
I don't give a fuck.
customers?
All they're gonna see is just me beating it. I'm gonna be playing Dishonored, just beating it like,
You got your-
kill that princess.
You got your camera pointed right at you.
Oh, you know it.
Shit.
I've adjusted
Yeah.
it so that if they tune in, they're gonna get a show.
Bullshit.
Nice.
Cody and I have the welfare PS4s. We don't got no fucking camera.
Well, that's the move. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not down for that because I don't move.
You
so-
don't have it, do you?
No.
No, me neither.
What game would I play that I need
That's
that?
my thing. Like, why do I want it?
Yeah.
Like, it was about the price, too.
The
but
whole point for me of playing a video game is so I can sit down and relax and just tune out, sit there on my bed and play. I don't want to get up and move.
No.
What the hell?
Yeah.
This isn't the Wii.
No. We all learned our lesson with that stupid piece of junk.
Oh,
You know? I got into Realm Reborn, though, again, and
really?
let me tell you, remember how it was like, oh, none of my friends like me, and they weren't responding to me, so I go to a protest and a vape comp and do
Yeah.
all this crazy shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit. You guys aren't even going to hear from me. Like, I got into a server where, like, socially, I'm as high, like, I'm as far as I've ever gotten in that
Really?
game. And
That's
I played
cool.
that game for months.
Realm Reborn, isn't that the one that
It's a
you
Final
like
Fantasy
bought-
game.
No, I know that you bought for me. Remember?
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
couldn't use it because it was used, and so
Yeah,
I had to
yeah.
have the code to use it.
So that's what PS4 players have to go through. That's,
Well, for
Well, that's what-
online,
that's what
Square
any game has to go
Enix,
through.
I mean,
We're still
Wow.
better than Microsoft, but you know.
we don't have any of those issues.
yeah, because you guys don't even have that game, which is the greatest game.
Nah.
It's the
I don't
greatest
think so.
MMO.
Dude, no,
ever.
what are you talking? Come on, they have Battlefield. What are you talking about?
Actually, let me talk about Shaq Fu. That's the greatest game ever. Love Shaq Fu. Now, so you were going on about we need to get this. We need to do some real news. We've just been fucking around this entire show, and you're right. You're right.
I know. I usually am.
What did you? What do you want to start
Well,
with on the plethora of crazy?
Yo, I want to talk about this Elizabeth Warren thing.
Yeah.
So I want my man Bernie. He is a people's warrior. That's what he is.
I would eat a lunchbox out of his asshole.
Me too. I tell you what, Elizabeth Warren gets shut down, and Bernie comes out. Like, I wish I could do a Bernie in person. I really wish I
no,
could.
I
I
know,
would do
I
it
know.
all the time. you actually owe her an apology for shutting her up. Bernie, that's my man. He's the only one, by the way, that I would argue out of all the contestants for the presidency that is still fighting for the American people.
Yeah.
Since they've been kicked out or eliminated.
You're right.
He is the only one.
No, fucking Hillary went away.
Nope.
Fucking Trump is,
Ugh.
yeah.
What's he doing for the American people?
He's just raping the American people.
Right, yeah.
But no, Bernie is still in there for it. And he's got no chance at presidency. He knows that. He's too old.
Right.
Even though I disagree with that.
I don't.
I think he's in great health. I think he could last another 10, 20 years. He could
think?
last another 20
I
years.
hope so.
He's only like 70.
That's pretty old.
That's how old Trump is.
Yeah, I know. And I don't think he's going to make it all 4 years.
Yeah, but he's fat.
That's true. That is true.
He's fat and he can't control his anger.
No,
like
I
his
can't.
stress levels are just. He's literally that cartoon with the steam coming out
Right,
of his ears.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
You know?
Have you seen, by the way...
But I just want to. If there's one guy, and I know we all have like people in our lives that we hate, and there's certain people that make
Gabe.
our role. Make our role horrible and unbearable, Gabe. But
What?
if there's one guy that I could fucking shove like a bow staff in his mouth, hold it like you would like a horse, and just ram my cock into his butthole, it would be Mitch McConnell. I fucking hate that guy. I hated him for forever. As he sat there and he wouldn't give Obama the fucking Supreme Court judge nominee. He would not let him. Oh no. They stole it from the Democrats, and now we gotta give it to the Republicans. Trump gets to pick blah blah blah, and shut Elizabeth Warren down.
And you know what's funny?
I hate that guy.
I haven't talked to a single Republican. I mean, I guess I haven't talked to my parents yet, but I haven't talked to a single Republican that likes Mitch McConnell. It's like Brownback. I haven't talked to anybody that supports Brownback.
Mitch McConnell, that rejected Ninja Turtle looking motherfucker,
Right.
is just a fucking. He looks like he has a perpetual "I smelled a nasty cunt" face.
Oh, I know. And I have smelled a nasty cunt, so I know what that's like.
Gabe. Sorry, we had a thing going.
You guys must have talked about me a lot before I walked.
No,
in
you
here.
smell
pretty
very
much.
good.
You do, actually.
Oh, thank you.
I would rub my dick all over your chest.
Now I'm
Yeah.
worried.
I would try to push them together. Try to make little anthole titties.
Put like little hooks on them so you can really get a good grip.
Oh,
We're getting Strangeland with it.
Yeah, you know it. That's how I roll.
all right.
You're D. Snyder.
Yep.
That was D. Snyder. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
yeah. He's the
Yeah.
man.
No, the Elizabeth Warren
House of
thing.
hair, baby.
It's fucking. It's ridiculous. And she's a great. One of the few great Congress people we have left.
Which, and by the way, I want to clarify. I said contestants that are still doing something for me. Elizabeth Warren's another one. I just
She
didn't
just
include
didn't run.
her.
I wish she would
Right.
have. If she would have ran.
Well, she was someone's VP, wasn't she?
No.
VP choice?
No. But they were talking about the Bernie and Elizabeth Warren ticket.
Maybe
and that
that's what I was
ticket
thinking
would have
of.
been amazing.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
You know that fag that walks around the mall with like an American shirt on, and he's got like a bald eagle shaved on the side of his head.
Yeah, like
you know,
you.
under the mullet. You know,
Right.
and that would have been me if they would have won. I would have been the
You can just
biggest
smell the
fan of
freedom.
America. Yeah, but no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Wait, that's when you would have been the biggest fan of America?
Under Bernie.
So not now?
Listen, like I was talking about my show, my newfound show. That if you're listening to this, watch it on Hulu. Louis C.K. does need some help.
Which he shouldn't, by the way. He shouldn't need help. He's way too
He threw
talented.
$30 million into this show of his
But-
own money.
Hey, all I'm saying
Amazing.
is he's talented enough as an
Oh,
actor
no,
and a
and the
comedian.
show-
He shouldn't need help.
And the show is amazing. Like if you're not watching it, you're missing.
It's on
out.
Hulu?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Anyway,
Check it
one of
out.
the first scenes, great guy Kurt Metzger is at the bar, and Steve Buscemi was he's the bar.
Oh, Steve Buscemi's in it?
Yeah, he's the barkeep.
I'm already down.
And he's looking at the TV, and he's like, this Trump guy. I don't know. And Kurt Metzger has this line. He's like, well, why not? Why not Trump? And he's like, well, he's going to ruin the country. I wouldn't mix those because those are two different.
Oh, yeah, you're
I was
right.
gonna say.
Oh, I don't have a third battery.
What happened to what did you have in there?
What do you mean?
I don't know. We're fucking around with something. Well, sorry. Anyway, Kurt Metzger's like, well, why not Trump? And he says, well, because he's going to destroy the country. Kurt Metzger says, yeah, but maybe if that's what we vote for, then that's what we should get. Maybe it's time America's done. It was like such a great line in the way he said it. And I know it came from Louis, who writ and directed it. And it was just like, part of me, that's kind of my patriotism right now.
You
is
think?
Like,
I shouldn't.
I
don't think anybody should ever want their country to be
No,
done.
I don't want it to be done. But what I'm saying is it's kind of like this is what we asked for.
So like maybe we just need to hit a low point in order to appreciate where we were.
Maybe, and maybe I don't know.
See a lot of things.
To be honest, are you gonna vote next time?
Yeah. Fuck. Well,
see,
yeah, I probably will.
That might be. Might be the low. Gabe, are you gonna put more research in on their next candidate you vote for?
Oh yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, like I think a lot more people that didn't vote this go around will vote next time. A lot of people will look more into the politics other than Facebook. This could be a really great thing.
It could
Facebook's really bad to look at anything.
Oh yeah.
It is terrible.
I get maybe sometimes you just have to hit that low point to be
That's
like,
like-
okay, you know what, this is.
That's like, you quit drinking when you wake up next to like the really fat bitch. The fat bitch you said you would never fuck. not because she's fat, like because it's fat women. I mean,
They got nice titties.
I like a big woman.
Yeah.
But no, the one that has a shitty attitude too.
You're right, yeah.
And doesn't understand like,
Get out.
anything. Yeah, you're like a boy. You just play video games and blah blah.
Yeah.
And she ain't got no, horrible personality.
She ain't got no.
Big belly, no titties. Yeah. You wake up next to that chick, and you're like, "Fuck, I gotta stop drinking." I think that's where we're at.
Yeah. We wake up next to Donald
We
Trump,
woke
which
up next
kind of
to Donald Trump,
fits
and we're
all
like-
of those things you just described.
Exactly.
Big belly, no titty having. You're just a boy.
Yeah, you're not serious like me.
You're not my daughter, so I can't fuck you.
Speaking of his daughter, you guys.
She's really hot, by the way.
I don't think so.
Oh my god,
I
I
am
would
not
take
a
her
fan of the
to
Trump women.
Pound town.
I don't know. I don't.
I would. I really would. No, but yeah, you're right. With the Nordstrom thing.
Yeah,
I'm a
you hear
huge
about
fan
that?
of Nordstrom. We all are.
All right.
Deep down, we are.
Gabe is uninformed of this Nordstrom
Yeah.
situation. You wanna
Go for it.
Oh, well, I was gonna.
You honestly, you explained it a lot better than I was thinking.
Okay.
Because I heard about it, but you really spoke to me.
It's what I do, and I speak only to you because I love looking into your eyes and just capturing that moment that we have.
I love looking into your brown hazelnut eyes,
Half
half bloodshot.
bloodshot. It's horrible when you don't drink and you have bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, and a red face.
Yeah, and a big bulbous nose.
Yeah, and a belly.
and, a,
Fuck.
and a rotted out liver. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've got more to look into. Anyway. So basically what happened was Nordstrom's cut... What's her name? You gotta say
Ivanka?
Ivanka Trump's line. I get the two mixed up all the time.
Melania and Ivanka.
And then there was an Ivana at one point,
Yeah.
or
And then
his ex-wife was something.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, they cut Ivanka's line, her own clothing and whatever.
Whose line is it anyway?
And
Trademark.
boo. Anyway, they he rebutted this on Twitter, I believe, and it was just like, this is sad. They're cutting her line. They're not keeping her anymore because of my politics, because this has to do with the travel ban and blah blah blah. Nordstrom's responded, which they didn't have to. They really don't. I mean, you can get fired for no fucking reason. But they responded and said, no, look at the sales. Her sales were going down. So you're a businessman. You get it. Something's not selling. You get rid of it. And he cried about it more and more on Twitter. And, well, this is just such, I don't understand. Which, by the way, just quick recap though. We got Mitch McConnell who's crying because Elizabeth Warren is making sense. Trump crying because his daughter's line won't, they cut it out. Who's the fucking snowflakes?
Right, no,
Who's the
no.
fucking thin-skinned pussies?
Right.
Anyway, they, long story short. So, long story short, basically, as I was saying, they he had, I don't know exactly how this happened, but Kellyanne Conway was on a news show and was talking about all this bullshit, and she actually advertised and said, "Hey, go buy her product," which by the way, incredibly illegal. And remember, we were like, "Hey, that's why we shouldn't have Trump in there because he's going to do things to better his own company or his family." Yeah,
which he also can't do.
No, not supposed to.
Where's
he's already doing
trust
it.
fund? He was supposed to.
The trust fund.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen. In that, it's why like that line of Kurt Metzger's or Louis who wrote it. Like maybe the country deserves because no one's giving a shit.
Right.
No one's saying, "Hey, Trump, you can't do that." No, he's just walking around. No, fuck you. You're fired. I mean.
Well, and Obama, in my mind, is like when I think of family man, I think of Obama.
Yeah.
But
agreed.
At what point in his presidency did he? I mean, obviously his daughters were young. So at what point did he stick his neck out like that? Like that sounds kind of bad.
Even when his daughter. What? Here's the thing. Remember when they caught his daughter smoking pot?
Yeah, right.
What did Obama say?
What's wrong with that?
I agree. I agree. What's wrong with that? But what did Obama say?
Huh.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's not his place. He's the fucking president, not And oh, the other thing, the fucking judge. Remember the judge that rejected the travel ban?
Yeah. Or
has said that it's got to be halted. And Trump goes to Twitter and calls him a so-called judge.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the
and I love his tweet about how what kind of judge or what kind of system do we have, that a judge could do and who was it?
They're kind of the commander-in-chief and not the president.
Yeah, and someone came back and was like, well, a three-branch judicial system.
Right? That's kind of the name of what we're doing.
Right.
Aside...
I don't expect you to be familiar with it since you don't know politics, but...
President excluded, who's the most immature president you guys can think of?
Bush. Oh, wait, are you talking about in our lifetime, or...?
Whenever. But you're right, W probably, right?
Yeah.
When W lost to the Supreme Court about something, I don't remember what, he said, very presidential, he said, well, I don't agree with their decision, but what do I do?
Right. And
that's what he said.
Here's the thing.
And that's the guy that we were like, fuck him, he's the devil.
No, and I definitely, I'll shit on Bush, but in reality, I don't have that much of a problem with Bush as a person. Really, I don't.
Him and his stupid paintings.
Yeah, right. No, but he's a good painter.
What? Have you seen his paintings?
Yeah.
They look shitty.
No, they don't.
They don't look like anything like the people.
No, dude, I just saw a painting the other day that he was painting. It looked really good.
I don't know. We've got to...
I think that's just your childish mind.
No, it was pretty good.
He's like, that looks just like this woman I raped. Except no, she's 12. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
No, but I mean, really, as a person...
Cody's the only motherfucker that can get a 20 and a 12.
You know it. But really, as a person... I'm not saying all of his calls were exactly the best, Iraq, but I think he handled himself well. Yeah, he's kind of dumb, but he went to Harvard. Dude, he is a smart man.
Was it Harvard or Princeton?
It was Harvard. I just don't think I think he lacked the common sense, is moreover, rather than smarts.
No, money. I mean, you're on.
Did you call me money again?
Sorry. You're on with that. I agree, but it was Cheney, that really got us into war.
I can't stand Dick Cheney.
Even Dick Cheney.
And by the way, you will never hear me say I can't stand Dick in a sentence unless it's Cheney.
But even Dick Cheney said, Trump has gone too far.
Right.
When fucking Dick Cheney says, man, you're fucked up.
Wasn't he the one that accidentally killed his friend hunting?
He shot him in the face.
Oh yeah, did he not die?
No, he didn't die.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
But it's like Keith Richards coming up to you and saying dude, you really got to watch the drug use.
Right.
It's fucked up.
Oh, I know.
We're 3 weeks in?
Oh God,
3 fucking beautiful weeks in.
It concerns me for the rest of this term. It really does.
I still don't feel like he's gonna last.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Then Pence is in.
I know, no.
I'd rather Trump stay in.
I hear you. No, I'm right there with you. Because, yeah.
Yikes.
I feel like Pence... Here's the thing. With all the power the Republicans have right now, if it was wielded right, it's like Darth Vader getting a master lightsaber.
Right.
You know? But right now we just have like this kind of retarded 2-year-old playing with it. Like, he's working it for himself.
Yeah.
It's like me and my dick. Like,
All
if
right.
if I had studied the Karma Sutra and I did all this, I would be awesome.
Right.
But I'm too immature and into myself. I don't give a shit. So I just sit around jerking off all day instead of doing anything further with it.
So, we're going to change topics a little bit here. I have a question for you. We've been talking about war with Russia, war with Syria.
War
think
with
we're
your
gonna-
mom.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to have war with North Korea?
Nah.
No, and I
They
asked
can't
that
reach
because,
us.
see, that's what you say, but they're getting to the point where they can't.
No, they can't.
Yeah, no, they definitely can. I was just reading the article today. They were firing ballistic missiles into a nearby sea, which would be Atlantic, right? Yeah, Atlantic.
No, it's Pacific.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because What's Her Nuts flew over the Atlantic.
Yeah.
So the Pacific Ocean.
Pacific, right?
You got to be more specific with it.
Did you see,
Oh.
like, how... and you know what that was about, right?
What?
Prime Minister Abe being over here meeting with Trump.
Yeah.
And Yimyayel is like, hey, motherfucker, don't forget about me. But here's the thing. It flopped. It didn't even, like, get close to Japan, which was where it was headed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, it got, like, halfway to... Like, it went 30 meters or whatever,
Yeah.
which is, like, not...
And I mean, here's the thing.
Nothing. And
I
he
think-
says, and other people have said, like, oh, he has nukes. But then I've heard a lot of stuff where people are like, nah, I don't.
Here's
He
the
don't have
problem,
no
though.
fucking nukes.
Who's their allies? I mean, really.
That's a real good question. I've wondered.
Who's their allies? Like, if they
I've
got
wondered.
into a war today,
North Korea?
yeah, who would side with them? Aside from
No
maybe,
one.
like, Iran.
I don't think anybody
No one
would.
No one would. I mean,
Honestly.
people...
So
People
even
have
if
said that if Russia was ready, it could be Russia, North Korea.
No, I was going to say,
Oh
if
my gosh.
Russia has
Iran.
allies, though.
Who's Russian? Russia's allies. I mean,
Most
besides
of the
us
Middle
at the
East.
moment.
Most of the Middle East. I could see North Korea joining in.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So, but, I mean, so then do you think Russia would get in if North Korea joined in?
at the moment, no.
Because
I don't
here's
think
the other
so.
problem is they would probably have to attack us for Russia to get involved. Would be my guess. Because otherwise, why does Russia care? Who else do... I mean, against maybe Ukraine, but they don't need North Korea for that.
No.
So really,
North
who
Korea
else would
can't
they
do
get...
anything.
Who else is worth their time to get into a war with, aside from us?
Well, we're not. We can't. Who? Russia or North
Russia.
Korea? Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
if they,
No.
So, but...
I mean, North Korea, Russia could profit from a war against a lot of countries, but
they
not,
don't need to.
They're not going to be able
Well,
to do that.
And I guess really,
Russia
even
follows
if...
from this thing where they are afraid of being consumed by
Right.
themselves. Because here's the thing, like, and I'm just showing, they're so far north. Like, let's say this is Russia. This is too north. There's nothing you can grow. They have no, and
Right.
then like right there, we're
Below
like
that.
that's as far as you can go.
Yeah.
So they're just stuck.
Right.
And they suffer from this whole thing where they feel like they need to expand and
Right.
move out. I
But-
forgot what it's called, but yeah.
Really, so really, even if Korea had the capabilities to attack us, it would be dumb on their part because, I mean, they don't have the military capacity. They really don't.
We could, and honestly, it's North Korea, so like, how do I put it? We don't know anyone there. Like,
Yeah.
they're kind of faceless,
And they
we
have no
could
allies.
just bomb the fuck out of them.
Oh, I know. Do you think? Do you think
But
that
do I
we
think
should have
Russia would
troops
get
over there
involved?
still?
I don't think
In
so.
South
honestly.
Korea,
I
I
don't
mean.
think so. Honestly,
I don't
No, I
either.
know. I mean, because I think they're fine.
I do too.
But
Because they've kind of gotten to the point where I think if North Korea tried to attack them, they could fend for themselves.
I think so too.
I mean, I'm not really familiar with their military or anything, but I mean, come on, how long do you need?
Right. It's only been what 50 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think they're all right. No, I know what you're saying. No, I think the big thing everyone fears is...
We still got troops in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got troops
Why?
everywhere.
We got
Why?
We have troops in
Yeah,
Germany.
Because we think we own the world.
That's pretty much it, yeah. We want to police the globe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, the thing that would be fearful would be Russia, North Korea, and here's the kicker: China. China could get involved.
China.
They hate Japan for one.
Get involved with who?
A war, like with us.
Against us?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if that's the case now, because I think.
Well, why would they?
Why would China?
Yeah.
I mean, China's been communism. I mean,
right, but why would they get in a war against us?
Just be allies with Russia.
I got you.
Yeah, but like, I can see like why so many of these countries wouldn't. Because like, especially like depending on who starts it, you know.
Yeah, right.
Just like if it's North Korea, they're gonna be like, "Fuck you, North Korea."
Right.
But I mean, like usually China is the one that calms North Korea down.
Yeah.
We give
that's
China a
what that was
call and
saying
we're
was-
like, "Hey, fucking do something about this fucker."
That's what people were saying, about Trump. I can't remember who it was, but he was like, yeah, Trump needs to talk to China about telling North Korea you need to take it down a notch. You need to not be testing stuff, pretty much.
Because basically, China is the one that trades with North Korea.
Right.
They're the only
Right,
ones
exactly.
kind of like helping them out.
Well, everybody else has an embargo against them, don't they?
Right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure literally everyone does.
Pretty much everyone does.
Which that was in... Is that 12 or 13 that happened? That everybody pretty much embargoed North Korea.
You know more than I do on that. I'm not sure.
That was only... I know it was in Obama's second term. I want to say it was either 12 or 13. I don't think it was any later than that. That literally, like, everyone pretty much got together. They're like, yeah, I think it was at a UN meeting.
Some of your favorite numbers, aren't they?
12 and 13?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. I honestly, you know far more on that than I do. I couldn't tell you anything.
I gotcha.
But, anyway, I guess that does it for us. Anyone have any lasting words? I don't know if we'll talk to the people before for Valentine's Day.
Say Thanksgiving.
I was just about to.
I don't think so. Use protection, or don't, whatever.
Whatever
if you're
floats your boat.
If you're retarded, you may want to, because I don't want more of you running around.
Wow.
But I love you. Thanks for listening.
I will say this. I would say, instead of worrying about the love of an orgasm, maybe just find somebody who you get along with.
That was so deep.
And maybe stop thinking about the sex and the partners and think about falling in love with facts again.
Facts.
Falling in love with books. Falling in love with Einstein. Falling in love with creativity. And watch Horace and Pete.
you
Louis
just
CK.
You just blew my mind right there. That was beautiful.
I try.
That was absolutely
You should
beautiful.
be like a speaker or
Brought
something.
it. Yeah, you should do a podcast.
I should. I should.
That's a
Maybe
good idea.
successful.
I like that.
But I love these people. They're awesome.
Thank you.
Tweet me up, as you often do. Take care. We love you. We'll see you. We probably will end up talking to you things on Valentine's Day or fucking Thanksgiving. Whatever fucking
We'll see
date
you
I can get
Thanksgiving.
right.
We'll see you in half a year.
Bye bye.